Help out here. Let's see if we can help out here with this inventory, with this AOC 505 sheet. What is going on? I'm Courtney Rollins, probate specialist in North Carolina, also the host of Life and Transitions Experts podcast, and the owner of Estate Pro Service LLC, where I'm helping families through probate and estate planning, helping generate income and wealth, primarily through real estate in those spaces, but also have a concierge service where I'm helping folks in different ways make that probate and estate planning process easier. And one of the biggest challenges with probate is the inventory, actually filling out all the information that's required as part of the probate process. I'll take a step back and just mention two things. Well, one, I'm not a lawyer or a financial advisor, so I'm not giving legal or financial advice. I am sharing my experience as a probate specialist in this space, particularly in Durham County, North Carolina. And two, if you are a practitioner thinking about the probate process as a way to help people and perhaps find different opportunities for real estate and other ventures, and you're not sure what probate is, or if you're just unaware what probate is, I'll just give a quick spiel. Probate is essentially settling the affairs of someone who's passed away when they've passed away with property still in their name and or with debt in their name. There has to be a legal process for settling that, and that is generally called the probate process. All right, so let's take a look at what happens if you are the executor or the administrator, the personal representative of an estate, and you do have to fill out the inventory form in North Carolina. All right, so North Carolina probate inventory sheet help. We're gonna go over about 6 or 7 things to consider. All right, one, you want to go ahead and gather the information. So once you are given letters of administration or letters of testamentary, it really depends if there's a valid will left behind, and if you're settling a large estate in North Carolina, which is generally when there's property that, regardless of the debt on there, that accumulates or adds up to over $20,000 in total value as of this recording, which is February 2024. So gather as much information as you can possible. Those letters should give you access to bank accounts, insurance, and other, not insurance, but bank accounts and other relevant information that the estate needs to file. Um, Cars, title, boats, things of that nature, even businesses that are held in the name. You're also going to go ahead and categorize those assets on the form. It'll show you where to put particular assets based on how it's owned. Is it owned joint? Is it owned tenant in common? That will determine where on the sheet you will add. The new updated sheets, you don't necessarily have to have the bank account numbers or to put the account numbers on there, but you should have all that at least organized so that you can put it in the proper spaces. If you want access to the form, go to stateproservice.com/probate forms. All the forms that you need are there. Of course, vet that with any professional or legal attorney. If you do need a legal attorney, reach out to me. We can chat, and I can connect you to someone based on your profile and your needs, whether it's the funds or particular expertise in a particular area. That's what I do. I connect folks with state professionals and stay in my lane when it comes to the legal side. And the non-legal side, I'm there getting my hands dirty, hopefully helping you make the process a lot smoother. You also need to determine the value. There's a lot of different ways. I actually just did a video with some content on there. You can check out some past videos on how to get the value. But essentially, you need to find the value the day of the person's death. So whether it's finding the stock value or the value of the property the day of the death, there's tons of data online, resources that are also available so that you can determine that and find that and record that. You're also going to list any debts or liabilities when it starts coming up for the account. So you'll need to have those because when you're doing the accounting, you won't necessarily have to have it on the actual inventory sheet, but it will be useful to go ahead and have that. There is a notice to creditors that you'll need to file, and you'll need to wait the mandatory time period so that claims can come in. Please do not start paying the claims as soon as they come in. Wait till it's technically 4 months. You'll run the actual notice for 4 weeks, and then after the fourth week of consecutive week of its running, all creditors will have, or alleged creditors will have 90 days from that point. So 90 plus 4 weeks is pretty much 4 months. And then you can start negotiating those down, hopefully, or if there's not enough funds in the estate, you can pay personal priority. So you won't need it for the actual inventory sheet, but you will need it for the accounting. So it's very important to go ahead and get your ducks in a row because the process already takes long based on some of the timelines you have to adhere to. But if you have your stuff together, it can be streamlined. And again, if you need support, let me know. Then you'll fill out the actual form, the 505 form, and put the information in the relevant spaces. If you need a cheat sheet, I have one that was shared to me by the deputy clerks in Durham County, North Carolina. So it fits for all of North Carolina. Feel free to reach out and I'll send it over to you. You can email me, Courtney@estateproservice.com, and I'll email you back. Or we can hop on a Calendly call, and I don't charge. We can just sit down and chat and hopefully point you in the right direction. So it may something you may want to consider. And once you are ready, you can file the form. The inventory will cost 0.004 times the total value of the property, and that again does not include subtracting debt. So if you have $100,000 total estate, which is very feasible, that's actually a small low end, particularly when you start counting people who own houses, which can really shoot that up. But I'm just doing 100,000 for safe numbers. 100,000. The I taught second grade. I should be able to do that quickly, but I want to make sure I have the right number here. So 100,000 times 0.004 equals, that's $400 that will need to be paid at the time of the filing. The least amount that you'll pay is $15 based on the assets. All right, and make sure you keep detailed records of the filing. They'll give you the notarized copy that you did submit it, and make sure you have that together as you continue the process. You can check out past episodes. I have NC probate forms. I have the type of properties that are on inventory, things that hopefully will help you out. So go ahead and check those out at estateproservice.com or on YouTube. You'll see me anywhere on YouTube, and hopefully they'll help you out there. If you need support making the probate process easier, I do have a special relationship with Trust and Wills that does probate. It helps you actually, if you're looking at this and you're thinking about estate planning, avoid probate. It's a great resource. If you want my discount code, again, email me and I'll make sure that you have that. And that's something over there. So we're rocking and rolling there. So again, this is Courtney Rollins. Please feel free to go back, and if you have any content or questions that you want us to cover on this channel, email me, reach out to me. We'll attempt our best to get it covered as up to date as possible. Would love for you to hit a like and subscribe. As I've said before, it tells the algorithm, hey, this is content that people need and it's helpful. So it will be helpful for me if you, and for other people, if you subscribe to the Life in Transitions Experts podcast, or YouTube channel, I should say. We have a Facebook group as well, and it's growing, so we'd love you to check it out. If you are a practitioner and you want to share your services, that's one of my favorite things to do, is to interview practitioners in the estate world. Feel free to reach out. Would love to hear about your journey and be a part of your journey. This is the Life in Transitions Experts channel, LITE. Let your light shine. Cheers.